So I feel like fuck them, and that is. Ooh, I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I'm sorry, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Von Shay, and today I want to say that nothing matters. Um, and I guess I say that because I don't know if you're like me, but if you're like me, and you always feel like somebody's judging you. I always feel like somebody's judging me. Like, I always feel like somebody has something to say or a thought about me, and we're not, you don't want to let those things like affect you. But really, in all reality, like, we're the biggest judges of ourselves. Like, we judge ourselves before anybody else really gets a chance to. Like, it because of that is you stop yourself from doing a lot because you think you know how somebody else is going to view and think of you. And while the world's like, oh, a lot of people are like, I don't care what people think about me, a lot of people do care what people think of them unconsciously. um and it shows up in many ways. Like, you may say, I don't care what nobody thinks about me, but you wouldn't dare wear a non-name brand shoe for the fact of you feel like people will judge you if you don't wear a certain name brand type of clothing, things of that nature, and what they would think about you if you did wear a non-name brand. And that's just like a I don't know why my back itching. Oh, oh, where's a back scratcher when you need one? Ugh. But like, I don't know. I guess that's really what I came to say, because that's like the main thing that's been in my brain. It's just like not caring, not actually not caring about what people think of you, and doing what you want instead. And for me, getting back on YouTube has been a lot of that. It's been a lot of me stepping outside of myself and not caring what I think people think of me. Um, and really, it boils down to creating a new narrative about yourself. Like, maybe at one point somebody said something about you and you kind of took that and you held that to be true about yourself, and now that is the perception of yourself that you carry, and now you project that onto the world and you think that that's what everybody thinks of you. So changing your perception of how you believe people perceive you. If you believe that people perceive you in a positive way, then you begin to perceive yourself in a positive way, if that makes sense. So, because you've projected your worth about yourself into the world, and kind of like reflected that onto yourself, now in order to change that, you have to now change what you think that other people think about you, about yourself, and believe that to be true. So for me, I might say, oh, people don't think that I'm consistent on YouTube. That might be the negative belief. So maybe I stopped doing YouTube because now I believe that people don't think I'm consistent enough to do YouTube. So they're not going to really pay me any mind. But if I were to change that about myself, I would say that people do believe that I'm consistent and that they enjoy my level of persistence to YouTube. Now, that's a different view or perception. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's a different perception of that concept. Now that if I believe that people enjoy my persistence, I'm going to aim to be a little bit more persistent. So, yeah. Random thoughts, because this has always been Vonshay's Random for a reason, but as I'm getting back into YouTube, I've been, again, just really thinking really hard about what kind of content I want to create. And I've always felt like Big Sister vibes kind of ordeal. And that's pretty much like the idea of these conversations that I have on my channel. It's just kind of like Big Sister vibes. Self-improvement has always been like a big thing for me, because where we tend to fail is not because of others, it's because of ourselves. We tend to get in our own way of success, and that is kind of like a hard pill to swallow when you go back and you look in the mirror and you realize you're the reason why you didn't make it, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do that. It's like a big hit to your self-esteem. And so I've always wanted to help people overcome themselves, stop standing in their own way. And that's just always been my thing, because I do it very heavily with myself. I have always aimed to be better as a person for myself. And whatever I learned, I love to share. I always wanted to grow my knowledge in self-improvement. And so now I want to share those things that I learned with you guys, so that you can take it and you can help yourself grow as a person and get better and go out and accomplish all the things that you wish to accomplish, because we're very much so capable of accomplishing anything that we set our minds to. Like when they told us that we could be anything we want to be, we can do anything we want to do. Like, yeah, there comes with some, maybe a level of physical limitations, but I'm not even going to speak to that, because that goes far beyond what sometimes people are able to comprehend in terms of our capability to do things. But let's keep it on a very simple level, that if you truly want to accomplish something and you really put forth the time, effort, and energy to do that thing, you can absolutely do it, and you can absolutely make it happen. With those things come things like belief, confidence, and you don't even have to have all the confidence, but just even enough drive to just overcome the fact that maybe you don't feel completely confident, and just do it anyway. A lot of it comes from just action, repeated action, repeated action. That's really how you begin to develop your confidence in things. And I tend to feel like the world makes us feel like we are broken in a way, but really we just got the recipe wrong a little bit. We just did the steps in a backward way, and then we don't see results, so we think that we got it all wrong. But in reality, it just takes a little time and effort, and then we get discouraged, and then we stop, and then that's how that happens. And then it's years down the line, and you're like, dang, I wish I kept going. So I want to prevent that. I want to prevent that dang, that regret, that remorse for what could have been, when you had the ability and it was within you all along. And then there goes into the thing of divine timing, because maybe at that time it wasn't meant for it to happen for you at that time. Maybe you just still needed to learn things to get where you needed to go. So maybe it wasn't time for you to walk through that door just yet, but that there's always that. But if you are listening to this and you are able to take what I'm saying and apply it now, then now is the time for you to action it and move forward. Now is your time. So yeah, that's where I'm at with YouTube. I just realized, like, you just kind of have not to care about anything. Like, it's a level of just non-fuckery to give when it comes to pursuing goals, dreams, and aspirations. Like, you just have to not care about anything. Like, I can't care about views can't care about likes. I can't care about subscriptions. I can't care about haters. I can't care about my own negative thoughts towards. I can't care about nothing. I just kind of just gotta just do it, and then just kind of figure it out later. Work later. Think about things later. Just do it later, but action first. Because if you let the thoughts come first, then you will thought yourself out of doing something. Especially if you're like a perfectionist. Oh Lord, being a perfectionist is like one of the worst ways to. The only way to combat perfection is kind of like to just accept and proceed forward with action. Because if not, you'll always be in this loop of it's not good enough, it's not good enough. I need to be better. I need to be better. Looking to aim for this specific type of thing that's unattainable. So I don't know. If you're listening to this, really, in all reality, I need you to realize that it is your time, and the time is now. Whatever you want to do, do it. Do it, 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 do it. Just do it. Just freaking do it. Nike, don't copyright me. I'm sorry. But you were so freaking right when you said it. Just kind of just do it, bro. You got it. Everything that you need to accomplish what you want to do is inside you. You just need to action it. You just need to put forth that energy into making what you want happen. Because you are more than capable of doing it. You are capable of anything you put your mind to, in case you forgot. So that's what I come to you today with, is a reminder that you are able to do anything that you set your mind to. So anyway, I'm about to head into a meeting with a brand, and I'm really excited about this brand because I've been wanting to work with this brand for a while, and they just got back to me to work with me now. And that's what I mean with timing. Not all the time is your time the right time. So stay in belief, stay in faith that things will work out when they are supposed to, because sometimes it's our time ain't the time. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, like, subscribe, because you know why. You'll know why, because I love making videos for you guys like this. And yeah, I feel better in this space of creating, and I want to create more. And I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not really trying to care too much about the nitty-gritty details, making a very fancy thumbnail and blah 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 blah. Just want to put my heart out there and the information that I have for you guys to receive and use. And I did my job if I did that. So anyway, peace.